Hey, how you guys doing? Doc Solo here from Ka-Pow, the Comic Art Academy, the real art school for real people with real lives taught by real industry pros. And at the time of this recording, we have just exited Thanksgiving season here. And I've been reflecting a lot, as I am a very fortunate man, and I'm so grateful for so many things. But as it pertains to Ka-Pow, I am extremely grateful for the progress that Ka-Pow has been taking these past couple of years in assisting those that are passionate about the comic craft in achieving their goals and leveling up their skills, just to tell their stories to the world in a real compelling and informed way. And when somebody trusts you with something so intimate and so dear, I don't know how you cannot be grateful for that. We are now entering our fourth year here at Ka-Pow, and I'm always looking back to see what we did well, what we could have done better, and sometimes in my quest for perfection, if not excellence, I lose sight of those things that should be carrying the most weight, but not this year. This year, we were fortunate enough to be guests at Grand Rapids Comic-Con. And what's significant about that is the fact that Grand Rapids is literally where I launched Ka-Pow. It was the singular convention where I kind of put it out in the world and didn't know how people would receive it, what I was trying to create and present. But there I met the official first student of Ka-Pow, who you're going to meet here shortly. And she is what I affectionately call the prototype. And fast forward now, 3 years, going into our fourth year, I had the honor and the privilege of celebrating not just her, but another student that very early in the journey joined the Ka-Pow family and entrusted us with her comic art goals. And I was full of joy. So many things came to fruition in this one moment at Grand Rapids Comic-Con, and it feels like really a full circle moment that is still very much at the beginning of our journey here at Ka-Pow, because we're officially toddlers in in our sector, no longer infants, but metaphorically toddlers going into our fourth year. But at this time, I've been able to look back, and I've experienced some really great people that joined us along the way, some of which regrettably were not able to finish the course and their journey with us, but became like family nonetheless. But what makes this moment significant is that these two young ladies, these two incredible aspiring artists, they finished, and they kind of proved what we were trying to build and what we continue to build here at Ka-Pow. And so I thought it fitting to celebrate them and to give them all the show and bluster that I could muster at this stage of our development. And where was most fitting than Grand Rapids Comic-Con, because it's really where I launched this thing, and where someone really took a chance on us, on me personally, that we would get her to where she wanted to be in her journey. And so this past Grand Rapids Comic-Con, at our new upgraded booth, we took time out to celebrate these two incredible artists, and you will be meeting them in a more intimate way sometime in the near future. I'll be sharing their testimonies that they were gracious enough to share with me, and you'll get to hear firsthand what their experience was like here with us. But right now, I just want to kind of take time out and share with you guys this recent first official certification ceremony of our first round of Ka-Pow alumni at Grand Rapids Comic-Con. Check it out. All right. Okay. Thank you guys for coming to celebrate the very first exiting class from Ka-Pow the Comic Art Academy. And today we are recognizing two stellar students that one was sent from day one literally here at Grand Rapids Comic-Con, and the other joined soon thereafter. As director of the school, it's my pleasure to usher them out into the comic art world in full confidence that they have all the skills, they have the commitment, they have shown the work ethic to succeed at the comic craft. And I felt it was no fitting place than here where we started at Grand Rapids Comic-Con. So we're not going to be long. We're going to recognize first Lauren Taylor. Lauren, I'm gonna try not to get emotional. All right, okay. my people know me. They know the exterior will crack if you press too hard. Meeting Lauren was nothing less than serendipitous. Okay, when you talk about a lightning strike event, I really do believe it was meant for you to be here. Yeah. Because I have not had contact with the person that made the introduction since that day. Yeah. Literally, since that day. But you showed up. Lauren came with some impressive skill, right? She already came to the school with some impressive skill. You know, she's modest, but I think we will agree that for her it was more about refinement. It was about filling in the gaps, right? It was about optimizing. You know, she came in a little tentative because, like most people who know a little something, they kind of want to hold on to it really tight and they're afraid you're going to change it. But we assured her that we were our endeavor was to make you the best version of you and not to change the artist that you are. And Lauren exemplified that. And so it's with great pleasure that I present Lauren with her certificate from Ka-Pow, the Comic Art Academy. It says, "This proudly certifies that Lauren Taylor has successfully fulfilled the arduous tasks and demanding multi-year curriculum as required by the director and administration of Ka-Pow, the Comic Art Academy, and is hereby acknowledged as competent, knowledgeable, and qualified in the storytelling skills and application comprising the comic arts, awarded on this day, the 16th day of November, 2024.
Thank you. Hey,
You have any words, Lauren?
Oh boy. So you will have to speak. No.
Yes.
Coming to Ka-Pow has been nothing short of an amazing experience. As you said, like, it's been wonderful to be able to both refine my work while also still propelling it forward. You guys taught me how to think like an artist, and that's something that doesn't just apply to art, that applies to everything in life. And I'm very grateful for the lifelong lessons you guys have taught, and I can't wait to help build up the Ka-Pow legacy with all y'all. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And she means it. We're going to have words from our Dean of Students, Brian Atkins. He's in the classroom with them every day while I'm doing this stuff.
Well, I got to say, I mean, even working with you all the time has been an absolute delight. It's been an absolute delight. You're fantastic. But I think one of the things that was because I think working with you every week, multiple times, it was like, I got used to the work ethic. I got used to seeing how you would get your projects done and seeing your art. And then I remember for me, whenever we looked back at the first stuff that you had done and then seeing where you were, I was blown away. I was like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. And so I'm actually really excited to see where you're going with this and have some fun with it. And it's just been fantastic working with you. I think you're great. So.
I think you're great too.
Yeah. I miss your energy in the classes, We
both miss you guys. So
All right.
Thank you.
That's it? All right. So, not done yet. Not done yet. Okay. So it's with great pleasure that I officially induct Lauren Taylor into the comic art life.
Oh my God.
the cycle, the death spiral of every artist. Draw it, hate it, redraw it, move on.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Katie Bug. Yay! All right, so I'm really trying not to get emotional on this one. Okay. Whew. Katie, this is my heart. This is my Ka-Pow daughter in every sense of the word. I met Katie here at Grand Rapids. She is the first original Ka-Pow student. When I first launched Ka-Pow, I had transfers from the previous school that I was teaching at. And let's just say it was time for them to move on. Katie was an opportunity for me to cut my teeth with Ka-Pow. And what really blesses me is that both Katie and Lauren took a shot on a school that was literally just getting off the ground. We were just getting off the ground. And they showed faith and confidence in me and in our instruction. You all committed to it. Let me tell you about why I call her the prototype. When I launched Ka-Pow, I had delusions that we can get this done in 2 years. At the end of 2 years, I was not personally satisfied with what we had given you, nor was I confident in the skills that she had acquired up to that point. I didn't want to come off as opportunistic or as if I was trying to get more out of you. And I suggested to her a third year. And I don't think you realize how hard that was for me, seriously, because I'm a man, I try to keep my word. She was open-minded, she received the criticism, and she agreed. And not only did she agree, she doubled down. When I say she doubled down, and whatever you were doing before paled in comparison to what she did that third year. And you really proved us as an institution, okay? And you helped give both of us confidence as instructors, and that Ka-Pow is definitely something that needs to be in the comic art space. And so I want to thank you for that, okay? And every show, if we're in the area, Katie is here. She is boots on the ground. She is willing to help. And I look forward to having both of you guys as ambassadors moving forward as we grow. And you guys, my heart is full. So, without further ado, Catherine Cummings. It's spelled right, Dad. Catherine Cummings. This proudly certifies that Catherine Cummings has successfully fulfilled the arduous tasks and demanding multi-year curriculum as required by the director and the administration of Ka-Pow, the Comic Art Academy, and is therefore acknowledged as competent, knowledgeable, and qualified in the storytelling skills and applications comprising the comic arts. Awarded on this day, the 16th day of November, 2024. Brian?
All right. Hey, so proud of you. Thank you. Okay, so one thing that, in particular about Katie, that I really enjoyed having you in class was anytime that we would come up with an assignment, we'd say, okay, we need you to do this. Immediately, she'd go, And her ideas, I could see they were just churning in her head, like, okay, I'm going to do this character, maybe I could do this storyline and things of that sort. And that, along with the number of times that you would be willing to rework a pose or be willing to rework an idea, each time just made me feel more and more confident that you have what it takes to move forward in this type of career. And I was never worried about the fact that you're going to do really amazing things with it as well. Because it's that creative instinct. As soon as you get an idea for something, you start tackling it. And you always worked on it, and I thought it was so wonderful. And you were especially one of those, same as like as Lauren, like whenever we went back and we would look back, I don't know how many times I was like, hey students, Katie, show them your old stuff. And she's like, I don't want to show people my old stuff. I'm like, yes, but that just shows how good your new stuff is. you know? And so thank you for being willing to do that so many times and stuff. But you're absolute wonderful, and I miss having you in class. It's the only bad thing about this part is that I don't get to keep on to you. So, but I think you're wonderful, and congratulations. Thank you.
Outstanding. Katie Bug, words.
Oh, so with Ka-Pow, it's really changed a lot with my career. I mean, I knew I was gonna get there someday. Like somehow I would like struggle to get to the finish line. But with Ka-Pow, I've managed to really like speed line it and really focus and know what I need. And it's definitely gotten me to where I would like to be so much faster.
That's all right.
I'm trying to think of something more.
That's all you got? You good? She's shy, but that's all right. That's why I love her. Well, without further ado, it's my pleasure, Katie, to introduce you officially, to welcome you into the comics field and formally give you your Ka-Pow Orange comic art life. I know you're gonna kill it. Just to give you guys context, these orange shirts you can only get from me. You can't buy them from our online store. You earn these. These aren't given, these are awarded. Okay? So any orange shirt, if it's not coming from me, it's not official Ka-Pow. And this certifies you guys are part officially of the Ka-Pow family. So, and forever. You guys are stuck with us. I love you. I love you. Yay! Thank you guys for coming out and celebrate these two amazing artists. I'm excited for what you guys are going to put out into it. This is just the beginning, literally. When we say competency, you all now know what to do. You know what the standard is. You know what the expectations are, right? We are going to be here to guide you the rest of the way as confidants and peers, hopefully. You know, that's the goal. We are resources that will be here. Any questions, any support you need, any insight, tap into the well. You guys are forever. And you guys are going to be an inspiration for, I did show one student your stuff and they lit up. And so already you guys are something to aspire for students that follow you. You guys have access to the community, mentor them. They have questions. They may feel some kind of way about how I say things, right? Brian, he's the good guy. You know, they may feel some kind of way. Translate for Doc Solo, right? You guys have the liberty to do so. And I trust you guys with our brand and whatever this is moving forward. I trust you guys with it. Thank you guys. Thank you. And mom, dad, sisters, family support, you guys are the best. You all are the best. They wouldn't have gotten through this without you guys. So thank you guys so much. All right, that's it. That's it. Thank you.
So there you have it. I was surprised I was able to contain myself and not get emotional. As rough and as tough as I may appear to some that know me, you know, after serving in the military and being a cop in Chicago and just, you know, growing up in the hood, I'm not above emotion. And when I tell you the affection and the familial atmosphere that we have here at Ka-Pow is real. Hopefully you guys picked up on that during this moment. Their families came out and it was nothing fancy. It was but we wanted to let them know that we appreciated them and that we took it seriously, that they weren't just, you know, a means to an end, you know, to create revenue and all that stuff. And we get it, because nowadays it's so hard to know who to trust with any of your goals. You know, here in the age of influencers, which I believe is starting to die, people want authenticity. They want someone that really is invested in them. And we try to provide that here at Ka-Pow. We really do care about the students that we select. And if you're interested in joining the Ka-Pow family, it's not too late. We are accepting students into this current 24-25 year one class up until the end of this month. the end of this month at the time of this recording, before the new year. And we will actually not just accept you if you're accepted. If you're accepted, we'll also make sure that we bring you up to speed, in addition to the learning that you get here. And if it's not a good time for you, feel free to apply. You can reserve a seat for next year's class, or you can join our Panels and Gutters program until next year's class. That way you get to kind of sample what the culture and the experience here at Ka-Pow is really like. We're dedicated to the comic craft solely, exclusively, and we take the mission of exporting out new competent artists very seriously. Now, let me tell you something. We do not guarantee that you're going to be the next hot thing. Any school that guarantees you that, they're lying to you, to be quite honest, because that's the one thing we can't guarantee. But what we do guarantee you is this: you will be tended to here, you will be cared for, you'll be treated as family, you will be respected, and you will be well equipped to pursue your goals. Now, how good of an artist you become, that's completely up to you. And anyone who doesn't share it with you just like that, they are lying to you. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's no become a great artist in 7 easy steps. You know, there's so many YouTube videos with these influencers, and we're not trying to be influencers in the YouTube space. I'm not trying to be an influencer here. You know, my mission is very clear. We have something that we want to share to the world that is worth sharing to those who are passionate about the comic craft. You know, no ulterior motives. You know, I keep it a buck. I keep it facing forward the way we should. So you know completely who we are, where we're coming from. No surprises. You know, we just keep it real, and we keep it sincere, and we sincerely care. My instructors here are top-notch industry professionals that know what they're doing. They're currently working on projects and publications of their own, and they're willing to share with you in real time the process and how to get to where they are and beyond, if you have what it takes to take that ball and run with it yourself. And so if that appeals to you, apply at Ka-Pow or check out Panels and Gutters. There's no application. It's literally just sign up, and you get 90 minutes of thorough panel style lectures every week, live, and access to our private social media platform where the Ka-Pow community, the family, actually congregates and shares and discusses, and we have our own orange room discussions, the whole 9 yards. Check it out if you don't believe me. And with that being said, we'll be dropping a lot of stuff here, from testimonials to our new series here where we share actual clips from our classes called Ka-Pow Class Pass. Little bite-sized chunks to kind of let you sample what our live instruction is like. And if that is something you'd be interested in, like, follow, subscribe, do all the things, because we're here now. And if I have anything to say about it, and if God says the same, we ain't going nowhere. It's only upward and onward from here for Ka-Pow, the Comic Art Academy. So if you're passionate about the comic craft and, you know, don't know where to go, and, you know, virtual learning is only taking you so far, we are the most comprehensive and affordable course of its kind you will find anywhere. And I challenge you to challenge me on that. You know, we stand 10 toes down. And if there's something I'm unaware of, let me know. But I know how we get down here, and we want to help you achieve your storytelling goals. And so with that being said, I'm thankful, and stay tuned. A lot of stuff coming from Ka-Pow. Check us out on all our socials, but we are going to be doing a lot of stuff here, from Solo's Sketch and Chill to my warm-ups to demonstrating our app. We do have an app available in the App Store and Google Play Store for artists and writers. We got a lot of stuff to offer, and no hard sell here. It literally is just, do you want it? We'll help you get it. And so with that being said, remember, life is short. So live, love, and laugh as if it's your last day on earth, knowing that when all is said and done, all that will ever be remembered of you is the life you've lived, the lives you touched, and the stories you've created. So, what are you waiting for? See you in class. Solo out. Ka-Pow.